This video will be a brief overview of how to play the first rule set of the card game Tiny Grumpy Armies. All the rule sets use more or less the same setup. First, split up the cards according to type: map, army, recruit, and princess cards. Each player starts with an army of 5 cards featuring their particular boss. Now pick up the map cards and set aside the finale card. Now set aside all 8 timer cards featuring the hourglass symbol. Shuffle the remaining map cards and place 2 more random cards in the same pile as the timer cards. Lastly, shuffle the timer cards and place them on top of the finale card. You should now have an 11-card timer pile next to a much larger map pile. Place the 10 recruit cards face down to the left of the piles, and all 8 princesses face up to the right of the piles. Each player starts with a princess card that matches the color of their strongest army card. Lastly, draw a card from the timer pile into slot 1, and a card from the map pile into slot 2. This neutral area of the table is known as the wilds. At last, you are now ready to play. The following is an example of a full round of play with 3 players. For his first turn, player 1 decides to try to capture the yellow card in slot 1. He selects a yellow card from his hand to lead the squad, then selects another card from his hand to play face down as a support card, boosting his squad's strength by 1. This begins a battle in the fields for the yellow card. Player 2 now has a chance to steal by playing a squad of equal or greater strength, and player 2 does exactly that, playing their strongest card plus 1 support card, making a strength 4 squad. Next is player 3's chance to steal. Player 3 starts off with an unimpressive size 1 yellow squad, but then recklessly boosts it up with 4 support cards, making it a size 5 squad. The battle ends with player 1, who gets one last chance for a final push. He plays 2 additional cards from his hand, bringing his squad up to a 5, and winning the battle. All cards used in battle are discarded to their individual players' retreat piles. Player 1 then claims his prize. Winning this card allows you to immediately steal a yellow princess card. It can be a card belonging to another player, or a card from the wilds. Player 1 decides to steal player 2's card. The map card is then discarded and a new one is drawn. This ends player 1's turn. Player 2 starts their turn by recovering their retreat pile. Instead of starting a battle this turn, player 2 decides to use their boss action, Recruit. Player 2 plays this card face up as a squad, and then places 2 support cards to activate it. Player 2 then discards this squad, selects a random recruit card, and places the recruit card in their retreat pile to recover on their next turn. This ends player 2's turn. Player 3 starts by recovering his retreat pile. As both available map cards are red, he forms a red squad with no supports. Player 1 and player 2 have no red cards in their hands, so they have no choice but to pass. Player 3 wins an easy and economical battle. After retreating his squad, he claims his prize. Winning this card allows player 3 to steal a princess card from any other player. Out of a sense of mischief, player 3 decides to steal the very yellow card that player 1 just collected. Player 3 then draws a new map card and ends his turn. Players continue to take turns like this until the timer pile runs out and the finale card is captured. Players then measure their political power based on how many princesses they've captured. The player with the most political power at the end of the game is the winner. For more information about Tiny Grumpy Armies, visit humanperson.tk.